Welcome everybody, live from YouTube. We are here at Wrestle Rampage, Masters of Mayhem. My name is Sean Thomas alongside Matt Hodge, and we are here to celebrate 25 years of the man right in front of us.
Happy to be here, Sean. So excited for tonight. What a moment. What a chance to honor a great ongoing career of our friend Havoc.
This isn't all about me. What this feels like to me is a celebration of just how far Australian professional wrestling has come in the last 25 years. You look from just here in Adelaide. We have names like Delta, Rhea Ripley, Jag Hartley Jackson, and Bronson Reed killing it overseas. And I'm really proud of how far Australian wrestling has come. So, I thank you all for coming. It's wonderful to celebrate this milestone, but let's also celebrate Australian professional wrestling. Now, I had a little blast from the past seeing who Wrestle Rampage had found as my opponent. He's a man I have a little respect for who may not have the same amount of respect for me, but I can't think of a better way to celebrate than to defend the Australian National Championship against Davis Storm.
I mean, speak his name, and you might just get what you're looking for. Looks like making his way to the ring, well, at least as far as Master of Mayhem is concerned, the #1 contender for Havoc's Australian National Championship. It's the Godfather, Davis Storm.
Seen many times in a Wrestle Rampage ring, and a bit of uneasiness now. Is he gonna give him the respect? Oh, there we go.
You know, but last time we saw Davis Storm was 2 years ago at the original Conquest event. Davis Storm made his way into the semi-finals. Actually, the person he defeated in the quarterfinals, Matt, was Edward Dusk, who just recently cashed himself a #1 contendership at Conquest 3.
Yeah, everything's connected in Australian wrestling.
There's no issue with respect here, Havoc. Respect is something I have in spades for you, and I'd like to ask this audience here tonight, let's give the credit that this man is due. Let's hear it for the Master of Mayhem Havok. You and Jag Hartley Jackson, you revolutionized the industry in this country. There would be no Explosive Pro Wrestling in Perth. There would be no Davis Storm without Havoc. However, Havoc, when it was my moment, when it was time for me to surpass my mentor in my hometown, have my moment, be celebrated the way that I deserved to be celebrated, you rocked up, you dumped me on my head, and you ruined my celebration. So it seems, old friend, that we have a score to settle. And let me tell you something. You may have spent 25 years building this place up, but the 23 that I have suffered for this industry, they call me the Godfather of Australian wrestling for a reason. And let me tell you, tonight, 22 years in the making, I will slam. Why don't you shut your mouth? 22 years in the making. I will slam my knee into your jaw. I will take that precious Australian National Championship and I will ruin your moment because you are right. It's not all about having tonight. It's all about me. Look, Storm, we've known each other a long time, and I know just how good you are. I'm not going to lie, I don't know that I will necessarily walk out of here the Australian National Champion. But there's one thing I do know. If you beat me for this tonight, in 20 years' time, I'm not going to still be whinging about it like a little bitch.
Hold on!
Separate him.
Whoa! Main event beginning already. We need the officials out here now to keep Storm and Havoc separated. Hodrick, this thing might be happening right now.
Quality work by the referee. Quality work. It's like one of the best in the business.
See, what was intended to be simply a celebration, the Havoc has turned into something deeply personal, at least for Storm.
Oh.
A man who seemingly has held a grudge for over 2 decades, Matt.
That is honestly crazy. And honestly, this guy's angry. David Storm is really mad right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Australian National Champion, Havoc!
By the end of tonight, we will find out if David Storm is able to right that wrong, is able to, for the first time, grab championship gold outside of his home state of Perth. Whether the Australian national title will be found around the waist of David Storm, or if Havoc's storybook chapter continues.
I mean, it would be such a celebration ruiner.
We've got a big night of action for you tonight. Make sure if you're taking photos and putting them on social media, make sure you use the hashtag Wrestle Rampage and hashtag WR Masters. And make sure you tag us as well on Instagram and Twitter and everything else is there. Us guys have been around for a long time. There's lots of new social medias and we don't understand anymore. But folks, are you ready to start the show? Are you ready to start Wrestle Rampage Masters of Mayhem? Well, our first match is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first,
Get ready to pledge, Hodge. Get ready to pledge.
My college days are behind me.
introducing first, now the hottest celebrity in Australian wrestling.
But I could be convinced to re-enroll.
From Greenland, Park, Kappa, Nikki Van Blair, and Frankie B.
Frankie B trailing shortly behind Nikki Van Blair. These two having their Wrestle Rampage debut. The mean girls of professional wrestling here in Australia. And really, I have to wonder, talking about how mean you are. When I think of the word mean, I'm thinking of the Empress of Darkness, and I really don't know whether PPK fully appreciates what exactly they have in store for them.
It's not akin to like a teen horror movie, you know, Scream. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I feel like we're going to see that play out live before our eyes.
Might be looking at a couple of final girls in the ring right now.
Maybe.
And of course I am
And their opponents.
wildly happy to be on this side of the table here because I know what's about to happen, Matt. I'm glad you're closer to the stage.
Yeah, you just got to look away, that's all. Just don't look it in the eyes.
Gorgeous Greg is now Gothic Greg. What in God's name is going on here?
Gothic Greg, still a little bit fabulous though. I see the black glitter. I didn't know that was a thing.
Is he though? We heard Amber say it herself that darkness can be beautiful. I'm not going to disagree with her.
I think we're seeing it before our eyes right now. And we're seeing a masterpiece. This could be Amber's greatest creation.
Whatever Amber touches turns to black. Oh my God, careful!
Wow. What an athletic move. What a display of athleticism.
Frankie B and Von Blair safely on the outside here. Believe it or not, this is standard tag team rules, so we are going to have some semblance of order among this confusing chaos.
Looks like we've got a bit of a disagreement now about who is going to start.
I'll tell you who's not in disagreement here. Look at the coordinating outfits of Gothic Greg and Amber here. A bona fide team now. It's no longer opposites attract. Nikki Von Blair doesn't see the beauty, only smells the pungent odor of darkness.
That appears to be, yeah, something affecting the sense of smell.
Is Amber coaching Greg?
That's right.
I think it's a lesson. Oh, wow. Frankie, careful.
Oh, my goodness. She just threw the chubba chup. Just not sure you can get away with that nowadays.
Well, the bell hasn't even rung yet. We have not started. Looks like the Gothic one has indeed managed to appease Amber. Amber jumping to the outside. I believe we've got Nikki Von Blair going to be starting proceedings against the newly crowned GG Gothic Greg. Vicious clothesline from Nikki Von Blair to start proceedings here with the Gothic one. Go! Straight back to the plane. Goes right for a clothesline.
Goodness. What a show.
I think we still have just in the ring.
Incredible.
What is going on?
Oh my God.
It's not a beauty mark, I can tell you that much. Jeez,
Amber just bit Nikki right on the behind. And where can I get in line to do that? Usually I have to pay for such a thing.
Oh my God, wait. Amber screaming at Gothic Greg, apparently not fully adhering to the ways of the dark.
Oh. Interesting leadership shown here.
Whoa!
My goodness.
Frankie B wants absolutely nothing to do with the Empress of Darkness.
And there's that extreme intelligence that Frankie B is known for. Immediately out of the ring.
I'm still wildly unclear why anyone has any... See, there we go. Prime example, Matt, I think you've got it right. Oh, I have to wonder what exactly is the strategy going forward if neither PPK want to get it.
I mean, we are. Look at this. We're going to set the record for tags here.
Who's legal?
That's the new Wrestle Rampage. It's Nikki at the moment, I believe. Oh, it's Frankie B. As Amber has been rubbing off on Greg, I feel like there's been a full throat. Hang on a minute. I gotta watch something.
Matthew. Matthew.
Behind. And there's some incredible viewing at the moment in the Wrestle Rampage ring.
And here we go, straight over. Springboard. Arm drag across the ring. It's gonna blast past the rearing. Poltergeist in the ring, Matt.
Yeah, I'm trying to pretend that she's not there.
The undead, as it were, up and over. Beautiful. Surprising tag team cohesion.
That was one count. Because this is. I really wonder what their final form is. They're obviously still fleshing out. How well do they get along? How well do they get along?
It also speaks to Frankie and Nikki and the first place. They talked about the fact that it's not Adelaide that they despise. It is the people. They are coming here to ruin Adelaide's favourite sons and daughters.
That's right.
Springboard elbow drop from Von Blair. Down and again the shoulder up. Backstage, having a bit of a giggle and some of the people in the audience. They were critiquing the style of the people in the audience here.
I mean, it's hard to blame them. It's hard to blame them. There are some creatures out tonight.
Careful. And careful, Nikki. Taking a wonderful, beautiful spinning forearm, and now got Greg back in the ring. Gets
Oh my goodness!
vicious lariat. Greg! Counters Nikki, gets a shoulder up again.
And just remember, underneath all that glorious gothic makeup, there is a former Australian national champion in there somewhere.
National champion, the former Australian national champion, just went for the spinning neck break. Might be calling a moonsault. Spooky salt with the gothic. What is it now? Maybe change his name.
Maybe full moon salt.
Hold on. Frankie!
Oh my goodness!
Straight off the apron there. Greg taking a sizable tumble to the outside.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
And all the while, Nikki providing the structural sense that, well, that's fair. They appear to have a. So it's okay.
You are seeing things that be that as it may. Is now again we're getting some. Look, despite some of the underhanded tactics that PPK are known for, it is getting the job done. And as much as we talk about the well-oiled machine that is Misery Loves Company, you cannot deny that PPK, two sorority sisters, are formidable opponents.
They do appear to have that chemistry that perhaps at the moment Gothic, Greg, and Amber just don't have as a new team coming in.
We know that Wrestle Rampage loves to give those opportunities on the stage to make their mark. And of course, remember that we do still have the Australian National Tag Team Champions, Joey Graham and Hunt from Istria, who as of late, they don't need to defend the titles.
So a win here for either team could have the chance to be declined a title shot by the current tag team champions. What?
Picture perfect DDT. Again! Going for a straddling pin, coming up just short. You can see now that Amber's out of the ring. Both members of PPK seem a little bit more inclined to get in on the action. Wow! Pre-assault! Pre-assault has been hit!
Well, that could have been it.
Execution from Frankie B.
Oh! Stop on the hand.
Phalange attack. Now, well-placed strike from Nikki Von Blair. Just pounding, grounding, and pounding, and wisely making sure that Amber's out of the equation.
Smart move by Nikki there.
Ruining the makeup with the Gothic one.
I'm sure you can just rip an eyeball like that.
I hope it's makeup.
Well, tattooed on.
Frankie B back into the ring. You see now Both members of PPK really taking their time on the attack. Beautiful double team maneuver.
Oh, wow.
Posterior-based offense of Nikki Von Blair coming in handy again.
Just the 2 count again. And I got to tell you, Sean, Greg's got to get out of the ring. He needs to make a tag here.
See, Amber still on the outside, seething in anger and rage. I don't know how wise it was to knock her off, because the second she gets back in the ring, and trust you me, she will make it back in the ring. It's going to be hell to pay.
At the moment, though, PPK doing a fine job of ring control. One of the fundamentals of good tag team wrestling is controlling your side. Look at that strength!
Talk about control! The base strength, that core strength. Nikki to hoist.
Oh, wow. On again! What a slap!
Question, is that right?
Oh no!
Going forth, Gothic Greg on the attack.
Nikki appears to have slapped the Gothic right out of Greg. Slapped him right back to reality.
Again, unfortunately, the momentum is shifted right back to PK. Coming forth, Arian! Greg exploding out of the corner now. Is an opportunity now.
Here's the chance. Just got to get over to Amber. Just get over to the Wailing Banshee.
Listen to the hundreds of people. Stomping, clapping, willing.
What a tag. Here we go.
Amber,
Frankie B.
another forearm smash there. Amber sizing up. Frankie B coming forth. Have it scouted.
Whoa, whoa.
Beautiful arm drag from the Empress of Darkness once again.
Oh my goodness, here we go. It's akin to a slasher movie right now. Amber taking names.
Is that unbridled strength from Amber that you really don't expect to come out of such a small dynamo. Final cut, coming forth. 2, oh my
Oh,
goodness,
what
wow.
a save by Nikki, my God.
At the last second, we may still be in the third act
Oh.
of this film. Hold on. Turnaround is fair play. Nikki is the one to be thrown out of the ring now. Hold
What
up.
is this?
Punch.
Amber crossbody to the outside.
Death-defying Amber. Now back in the ring, we have Gothic Greg and Frankie B. He has that scouted. Hold up. Tag
Amber with a
in.
quick tag.
I don't know if Frankie even knows. Oh my God.
Frankie in a precarious position there.
What in the
Oh
hell?
my God, crossbody suplex.
1, 2, 3.
That is all she wrote.
I was a bit of a skeptic into exactly how Greg and Amber were going to be working together, but despite all odds, I think Gothic Greg might be the best version of Greg we've seen in a long time.
That's right, seems to have taken on sort of a mentor role here, Amber. As you can see, there was a lot of coaching, there was a lot of instructions given, and it's paid off big time.
Unfortunately, Frankie B, Nikki Von Blair will be leaving Adelaide. Tails tucked between their legs for now, but you cannot deny, for the majority of that match, they gave just as much as they got.
It was a really impressive showing by PPK. Certainly a force to be reckoned with in Australian tag team wrestling. I hope that's not the last time we see them in a Wrestle Rampage ring, but at the moment now.
You stay there, I'll stay back here.
Oh, she's looking this way. Okay, she looked away. We're all good.
Of course, we have so much more to come up to and including the Australian National Championship, which will be
The following
between...
match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
A voice from the heavens.
Insane work by Havoc there. That's one of the most efficient intros I've ever seen.
Got Poltergeist.
From Geelong, Victoria, standing at 6'5", weighing 110 kilograms.
Oh, have a look.
Welcome, Jake Taylor.
I have been looking forward to this one. Matt Hodge, this is going to be big, meaty men slapping meat. It's going to be this man right here, Jake Taylor, going up against an absolutely pissed off Wrecking Ball Will Gibson.
Yeah, I honestly, I really feel for Jake Taylor right now. This is not your way to make a Wrestle Rampage debut. Great looking lad, seems to be in shape, appears to barrack for an absolutely shocking football team, but no one's perfect.
As somebody who watches absolutely zero of the AFL, I'll take your word for it. So any references you make are going to go right over my head for this one.
Oh, there will be plenty of references, that's for sure. Have a look at the rig! Good grief!
He stands 6'2", 20 kilograms. He's a wrecking ball.
It was not too long ago that Will Gibson unwisely gave up a spot in a fatal four-way that would have put him one step closer to the Australian National Championship. Hell, he was in Conquest recently, made his way to the finals, and it was unfortunately that persisting leg injury that paved the way into dusk.
Yeah, it's a decision he will rue, absolutely, probably for potentially the rest of his career.
All this to say, though, that you know that Wrecking Ball is looking to come out, may I say it, like a wrecking ball, and is absolutely looking to make an example out of Jake Taylor here tonight. Look at the size of this man, 6'5".
Is that Jake Taylor?
Yes.
Does look 6'5", does appear to be an absolute specimen, absolutely jacked. Full natty, I'm sure.
And I can't help but wonder just how. So is he 100%? Is Wrecking Ball Will Gibson 100%? You remember last year, unfortunately, suffering that leg injury, that knee injury, while one-on-one with the official ego, Matt Hayter, and that came into play during the Conquest tournament.
Absolutely. Do wonder that Jake Taylor just mentioned he wished he was back in Geelong. You're not going to understand this reference, but the fans at home will. He appears to look like the love child of like Joel Selwood and Tom Hawkins.
Ah, what a wonderful reference you have made. Good sir.
I'm going to tell him this later to his face.
Please do.
I swear.
Again, now you're seeing just measuring up, tests of strength here. They're just like two bulls locking horns, jockeying for position here. We don't know who got the better of that one there.
Hard to say. Jake Taylor is a really big individual, but obviously veteranship has got to pay something, you know. Oh, what was that? A bit of a nod of approval there from Wrecking Ball.
Now really taking his time. The man is not lacking for confidence.
He just gave a come on Victoria. You're not the type of person that like hoists their entire personality on where they're from. I get the feeling that Jake Taylor's like that. Not a lot going up top by the big guy.
Go Adelaide.
He's displaying strength there.
Hold up!
Ran.
Will Gibson asserting his authority. Unfortunately now coming away. Jake Taylor looking to control the tempo, control the Wrecking Ball. He's going to have none of it. Oh! We're going to say, foreshadowing, big meaty men, Matt. Big meaty men.
My favorite 3 words, in order.
Taylor's not going to back down here.
Look at this.
Gibson, not giving it. Did you hear that? Go again. One more.
I feel like, I think Wrecking Ball's having a good time.
Someone's shoulder might get popped out in a moment. I think now is Taylor asking for Gibson to run the ropes.
He's talking too much.
Be careful here. Coming through! Backing his oh my god! Building up! Simple physics eventually someone goes down here. Now Taylor building up. Something me!
Great use of the ropes.
Unfortunately,
Pose.
Victorian son needs. Welcome to Adelaide!
Goodness. I don't get chops like that down in Geelong, buddy.
Will Gibson has kind of solidified himself as a welcoming party for a lot of individuals that have tried to apply their craft in Wrestle Rampage.
He is almost like the gatekeeper of Wrestle Rampage, which is a shame because I know he wanted to sort of drop that moniker as part of the Conquest tournament, as part of being in that four-way. And here we are. And deep down, I think he'd be frustrated that once again he's back in this role of gatekeeping Wrestle Rampage. I think he thinks he wants more.
By the same token, though, you have to understand that because Will Gibson has now found himself on the bottom of the totem pole once again, he is guarding against anyone coming in to try and step over him. For Jake Taylor, this is an opportunity to make a name for himself, to solidify your place and get invited back. Jesus! Just stop!
Look at these chops, beautiful.
I don't know how well this shows up on camera, but from here, Jake Taylor, his chest is lighting up. Nice shade of red.
Wow, you can see the weld already. Oh, great back elbow. Oh no.
Up and over, breaking ball.
And going over, wow.
Wrecking ball, Jake Taylor, both tumbling to the outside. Far from where we can see at the very least.
From our vantage point, we can vaguely make out Wrecking Ball there, but cannot see Jake Taylor at all.
Of course, if you are watching us live on YouTube on the Wrestle Rampage channel, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know whether you're here from Adelaide, whether you are from Geelong or anywhere in between. Who do you think is going to come away with the victory here tonight? Will it be the Wrecking Ball, Will Gibson, or will it be the Wrestle Rampage debut of Jake Taylor? Oh, they're slugging it out on the outside here.
Just running around the outside now.
Hold on. And you see perfectly legal still. Jake Taylor wisely dodging a body slam. Oh, good God. No!
Jake Taylor body slam right on the hard wood.
Gibson may have unfortunately traded one injury for another now. Could be a slip disc, it could be a muscle, it could be anything.
There's a back injury waiting to happen.
Again, rubber mats on the outside, Hodge.
Now that is pure hardwood. Cosgrove Hall, the trademark hardwood. The floor of this gym is hundreds of years old, made of the most ancient oaks.
Just point out that Jake Taylor did a full lap around the ring just to have the hell chopped out of him, and it gave Gibson time to at least partially recuperate.
Trademark Jake Taylor. Doing laps, just circle work for Jake Taylor. He's going to get cardio in whenever he can.
Might be looking for that burning hammer there, maybe that falcon arrow, maybe just a down and dirty powerbomb. Oh my God!
Oh,
Jake Taylor having it
oh.
scouted.
Get out of it. That was smart.
Way more! Taylor going to the pin.
Immediate Hulk out.
Got a boot to the face. Boom! One down.
Wow, Jake Taylor cannot believe it.
From the go, both these men have been slugging it out, laying it into each other, not giving it in. Double lariat, both men, Taylor, Gibson, on the ground. This has been brutal, man.
Chance of Wrecking Ball go out through the arena.
Already here, I'm seeing online, we've got dueling comments of go Balls, go Jake.
Go Jake. Reef.
And now that you can see that the count has started, we're on 6 now. Really is anyone's ball game at this point. Oh my goodness.
And just trading elbows, trading slaps. Love this.
You know, the longer this match goes, I swear the decibels and slaps the skin of Jake. Oh, wow, deep 6! It's a goddamn deep 6 to the massive muscle that is Will Gibson.
Look at Jake Taylor, he's prime, ready for a Claymore again.
There's a second Claymore. He gave more of the Claymore. 2 count. Wow!
Oh, what a scalp that would have been.
Taylor almost coming away with the 3 count here. Gibson has to be careful. And right now, Taylor has to take advantage.
Jake Taylor, unusually annoyed that the crowd doesn't like him. Spends the entire time saying that he doesn't want to be here. And then he's surprised that the crowd has turned on him.
Hold on, we might be calling now that patented double-handed choke slam. Honestly, if this hits at this point, Gibson's done for. Wrap it up.
This could be all she wrote. Oh,
ready to go home. Hold on. Wait a minute, Matt.
Wow, he's able to fight his way out of it, brawl his way out the only way he knows how.
Not usually seen from Gibson here. He's calling it. Calling a shot. Falcon arrow. Up and up. Feet 5 of Taylor crashing down.
Immediate hold count.
There's a 1 count.
Wow.
From Taylor.
The Falcon arrow just immediately hulks out of it, Jake Taylor.
Hold on. Oh. Straight into it. That's exactly right. Do not give him time to recover. Matt.
Welcome to Wrestle Rampage, Jake Taylor. Unfortunately, he will be going home straight back to Geelong. Appears that Geelong people are not comfortable outside of their hometown.
Well, let's talk about something a little bit more tangible. The veteran instinct of Will Gibson. There was a 1 count. The Falcon arrow did not do the trick. He didn't get annoyed. He didn't get frustrated. He went straight onto the attack with an even bigger move, and that was enough to get it done.
That's right. Whereas on the other hand, Jake Taylor, when he had his opportunity, when there was a 1 count, credit, he looked around in the crowd, held his hands in the air, couldn't believe it, argued with the umpire, argued with the ref rather. As there'll be some learnings for Jake Taylor. Really impressive debut though, and I hope we see him again.
So the future is absolutely bright here at Wrestle Rampage. For Jake Taylor, impressive specimen. And of course, now we go back to the voice of God.
How's it doing? The Lord's work from the outside. Love it. Big shout out, of course, to Hazard doing the announcing tonight.
Next match at Wrestle Rampage Masters of Mayhem is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first,
Thomas. How are you? But what I'm going to do is let you know something. And that is that you got a rat in your cat. You see, Wrestle Rampage is known throughout the country for having a strong lineage of heavyweight. So the problem is, I hate this place, I hated them, so I have to hate you.
Running the ring. Now, mind you, straight up this wall.
But the problem is, you haven't finished the job yet.
Please, Rocky. I've got my own stuff to deal with. I've got absolute.
I know you've got your own stuff to do with. Remember,
Joe doesn't know.
I helped you with your stuff, okay? I helped you with your problem, you helped me with mine, okay? Until Tom's not standing, this debt isn't settled.
You're a coward. You're the type of guy that attacks me from behind. And that's why I've never liked you, Istria. Come Masters of Mayhem, I will leave you a broken, bleeding heap in the middle of the ring.
I've been able to make Wrestle Rampage eat itself with ease. I ended your legendary title run without even having to break a sweat. So Tommy Knight, for you, this is all or nothing. And if I have to break you myself, I will.
who were just revealed, was revealed during the month. The Hooded Man.
Standing in flat weighing 205 pounds, punch drunk Istria.
I just didn't think the Istria could stoop that low.
It's been an interesting scenario where, unbeknownst to us, a deal was struck between Rocky Monero and Punch Drunk Istria, the man you see before you. Earlier on in the year, the tag team titles were secured for Punch Drunk Istria, and it seems like Monero has now been cashing in that check, as it were.
Yes,
My metaphors there.
it's really low by Istria, honestly. It's really low. Not defending the title is one thing, but I really thought it moved on from this type of shenanigans. And it's a stain. It's a stain on wrestling.
And it's a strange turn of events for Istria, who a year or two ago was known as one of the bastions of Wrestle Rampage.
Oh, yeah.
Guarding against the nefarious deeds of what was then the Renegades.
That's right, yeah.
Now, of course, teaming up. He is the tag team titles with one of them. Let's talk about, besides the underhandedness, what about the wisdom of pissing off this man?
Istria is an extremely accomplished singles wrestler, and I'd put him in the same tier as Tommy Knight, but an angry Tommy Knight, I believe, exists in a tier of his own. We're about to see that tonight.
He stands 6 foot 2, weighs 310 pounds. He's the last heavyweight, Tommy Knight.
The last time these two faced off in a one-on-one encounter, it was less than 10 minutes before Tommy Knight got a victory over Istria. It was one of the moments where you have to wonder, is Istria the top competitor that he used to be, that he once was?
I mean, we will find out tonight. Where is he at? I believe the last time these two squared off, it was for the Australian National Championship. It was a semi one-sided affair. I mean, it was quick, but I still think it was a fight.
See now, oddly enough, I do firmly believe that for Istria, this is not personal. Istria, you can call it underhanded, but it seems like Istria wants nothing to do with this, and he said so as much to Rocky.
He does appear to be attempting to talk his way out of this match, which is an interesting strategy.
Yeah, good. Try and talk the last heavyweight out of a beating. Referee is just trying to keep them apart at this point. I don't know how much longer that's going to be useful. Hold on. Wow, whoa! And Bell has been wrong, and now immediately going to pay for that transgression. Istria trying to get a sneaky one, to pull one over on Tommy. Tommy saw it coming. Oh my goodness!
How's that? Yeah, that air time there, the hang time.
I have to wonder, does Tommy Knight feel that he is facing off against Istria? Does he see Istria, or is he looking through him to Rocky Monero?
Yeah, and I don't care how good you are, you really have to be careful when you start seeing past your opponent. You should only have a look at the guy in the ring. I think Tommy's squarely focused on Istria at the moment. That gesture implies otherwise.
Last heavyweight here, taking his time, stalking his prey. You see, already Istria seems gassed. He seems out of it. Oh my goodness, military press time.
Well, I mean, you can tell Istria absolutely did not want to be here. Tried to bargain his way out of it, tried to apologize beforehand. He really is doing Rocky a favor, which is baffling to begin with.
And I know as well, we saw it just recently, Joey Graham had nothing, he had no knowledge that this had even occurred.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a bit of
a rift. If they had to actually defend their titles, there would be some real drama here.
Jeez, just running into, finally, piece of offense from Istria here with that Enziguri, going for the armbar. Stop in his tracks.
Wow, look at that
Deadlift powerbomb with essentially one arm.
Wow. Look at that toucan out of it as well.
Tommy Knight looks 100% focused. Unfortunately, he could not make his way through the Conquest tournament, made his way to the semi-finals, and unfortunately, it was Istria and Rocky who concocted a scheme that prevented him from coming one step further towards Havoc at the time.
Could have been a two-time Conquest winner. He's got to go the hard way now, and I think for a moment he's taken his sight off the belt, and he's got to deal with this problem that just will not go away.
And that's exactly the thing. If Tommy does not... If he does not address this situation, if he does not address Istria, does not address Rocky Monero, it's going to keep on happening.
Yeah, that's established now. That is going to happen. Every time he comes to the ring, it's going to be in the back of his mind, whether someone runs out or not. He will be thinking about it, and he needs to be laser focused if he wants to regain that gold.
Rocky Monero has been looking to burn Wrestle Rampage, to raise it to the ground here. What is going on?
Bit of crowd interaction. Oh, what a chop! What a chop!
Barely. I know the ref's not going to call for the disqualification, but really.
You're right. No, you are spot on. That is third-party interference. This match should belong to Istria right now.
Everyone, what is going on?
And another one, oh my goodness! Oh, it's out of control now. Disqualify this man.
This is Cosgrove Hall versus Punch Drunk Istria.
Everyone knows. There's no more lethal move. Oh my God! There's no more lethal move than the slap of a middle-aged woman in the front row of a wrestling crowd. Everyone knows that's the most lethal move in wrestling.
The mum chop.
The mum chop, we've all had one.
Istria, look at that chest. Might have 4 handprints on it now of differing sizes.
Tell you what, should never be washing that hand ever again. Oh. Wow! Smart by Istria. It seems to have invigorated him.
Honestly, that is one of the best things to happen to Istria in this match. Wisely dodging, and a boot to the mouth of the heavyweight coming through.
Oh, wow!
Uranagi, absolutely not, says Knight.
See some high-flying aerial maneuvers from Tommy Knight here.
What is he looking for? Oh my God! Senton misses!
Extremely fortunate for Istria to get out of the way there.
See, I was going to say that logo would have had a flattened Istria joining it.
Oh!
Jeez. And you notice that Istria, he
wow, that's so
hand,
smart.
Kicked the hand and wisely going right for the armbar, center of the ring.
That's the rope break. That's the rope break.
Tommy Knight realizing he's in trouble, wisely wriggling with desperation straight over to the ropes. He's got to be careful not to get himself disqualified here. Honestly, this is what Istria needs to be doing. You cannot allow Tommy any time to gather some steam, any time to recuperate.
You need to be on him permanently on top.
It's not even just a war of an attrition. It is a, wow! Swinging armbar. Single arm DDT straight to the ground. It's not even a war of attrition. It is just, you have to have more stamina than Tommy Knight. You have to.
Yeah, you simply have to be able to out wrestling. Tommy Knight, historically, his title shots all of his matches. Oh!
Jesus, did you hear that?
Wow. And this is a place we had not seen Tommy Knight go.
I was about to say, this is a version of Istria we have not seen in a while.
Yeah.
This is the singles competitor. This is the warrior.
And credit to Istria, hey, embrace it. Nobody likes you now. You ran out as a masked man multiple times. You spat all over wrestling. You spat all over Wrestle Rampage. Embrace it, dude. Just get in.
There's Istria's new shirt. Embrace it. No one likes you.
Yeah, hey, you better pay me for that.
See, just that unguarded strikes to the head of Tommy. Unfortunately, I don't think that did anything. Oh my, okay.
Oh no.
Chop 1, strike 2.
And we've seen this.
Stronger.
We've seen this from Tommy before. Do a Hulk up.
Now, Gibson, as good as he got here, looking for the big boot. Hold on. proverbial beatdown from the last heavyweight.
Other than a few moments here or there, and they were some moments, mind you, from Istria, Tommy Knight has been firmly in control here. There was that scare with the arm minutes ago, but he seems absolutely fine, and this is looking like a procession here. But Istria just doing his most to hold on.
Oh, straight to the back of the neck here. Left! With feeling. Tommy might be calling for it.
Here we go.
Nearing the end.
Only early in the night, but it could be time for a brainbuster.
Hodge, I'm going to leave this with you.
Here we go. Oh, Joey's going to cut me off. That is so...
Joey Graham. Coming to the ring. Going to be this disqualification ready now.
Oh, no, what was that?
Joey Graham handing the chair to Tommy Knight. What is going on?
Oh, and low blow.
Come on.
Oh, Joey Graham not happy. Look at this now.
This is completely premeditated.
Don't do it, Istria. You're better than this. Oh.
Joey, get him out of the ring here. Already now, the last heavyweight have that bell ready to go.
Oh!
Tommy Knight kicking out at 2 after the low blow, followed by the chair shot.
Tag team championship in shambles.
Wait, Hodge!
What the hell is this now?
Dominic Gregg and the Emerson Douglas chasing Joey Gregg, chasing him.
Chasing him out. What is going on now? This is...
Joey is booking a flight out of Adelaide as we speak.
We're in a total shambles here. I don't understand. He's calling for a brain buster on his own, and I'm going to tell you, I'll call it. No, I won't, because it's not yours.
Absolutely no way. Hold on. Double clothesline from both. Now looks like we're going to have a one-on-one.
Spear!
Cutting Istria in half. Hodge, it's all you.
This is it. Tommy Knight. Brainbuster!
Rocky Monero has to be looking on. As Istria succumbs. Istria once again has succumbed to the last heavyweight.
And that's one roadblock down for Tommy Knight. Immediately looking to square off now with Rocky Monero, surely.
Rocky Monero, I don't see him in the crowd here, so he has got to be watching, comfortable, at home, on his couch, wondering what has to be done next.
I bet it's a really good couch too, one of those 7-seaters, real rich guy. Tommy Knight putting Rocky Monero on notice.
Last heavyweight surely has his sights set squarely on Rocky Monero. Has the deal been squared off? Is Istria done?
I mean, yeah, we didn't even get into that. What does this mean now for the tag team championship scene? They appeared. Joey ran into the ring and gave Tommy a chair.
Wrestling fans, we hope you're enjoying yourselves so far tonight. Are you enjoying it, folks, or what? We've got plenty more action to come. We're going to take a short intermission break. Check out the merchandise stand in the bar and canteens available there. We'll see you back very soon.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a short break and we'll see you just in a short while. Stay tuned.
sure you tag yourselves here at Wrestle Rampage, right here in the Cosgrove Hall. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and follow us along on YouTube. But we are live streaming on YouTube right now, so make sure you share it out and say hi to everyone at home. We've got a couple of big matches in this second half, folks, and what way to kick off the second half with a 6-man scramble match, with the winner receiving any match of their choosing. Introducing first, our first competitor, the 6-pack scramble match. Let's hear it for Wes Ryan.
Wes Ryan, one of the newest additions to the Wrestle Rampage roster. What an opportunity, Hodge. We just found out. Any match of your choosing.
Any match you want. I mean, you got to take the championship shot, surely.
Surely. Or
Hey, this would be one that Tommy Knight would like. He could go in and pick Rocky Monero.
that's exactly right. You have to wonder with everyone in here, what are their goals? What do they actually want? For example, for Wes
And
Ryan,
competitor number 2.
does Wes Ryan believe he's ready for a title shot? Would he go for it immediately?
Exactly, yeah, I wonder.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hodge, here's the $1 million question. What the hell would Wham Bam Bellows want? What's an ideal match for this man?
I mean, he might want to fight Kamala. He might call out, you know who would call out? The Illuminati.
All of them.
Boy, it's any match you want. We could see Wham Bam Bellows versus the Illuminati.
Or maybe he just put himself in a tag match with Wes Ryan,
introducing next,
since he's been trying to recruit Wes Ryan to the cause as of late.
True, he could do that. I prefer the Illuminati.
Since we've seen Axe Massacre, the Queen of Trash himself.
The Queen of
The
Trash.
Queen of Trash.
The Axe Trash. Yeah, I mean, for sure, I haven't seen her in a ring in a long time. She's still looking good. Dangerous competitor, and what a way to kickstart a return than to win a 6-man scramble and pick any match.
Exactly right. This is prime opportunity for anyone involved, and you have to imagine that both Davis Storm and Havoc in particular are watching this match very, very carefully.
Absolutely, for sure. You'd be wondering, hey, are one of these guys going to call me out?
introducing next, he's the demigod,
The demigod himself, former cruiserweight cup holder, former Australian national tag team champions, with Havoc himself. The man is trying to go from strength to strength back in singles competition. Does he go for the cruiserweight cup again?
Could he pull it back out? I'm gonna have to look back. Who is the Cruiserweight Cup most recent holder? I don't actually know. Maybe he still has it.
We talk about 25 years of Havoc. One such man has a lot of history. That's it, representing Kings of Ruin, Mike Boomer, a man with strong ties to Havoc, a man who has strong ties with another person in the ring in Wham Bam Bellows.
He's also got strong ties with Link Barnett, former tag team partners. Strong ties with Wrestle Rampage in general. Mike Boomer.
Old friends, old enemies, rehash moments in time here. weapon himself, Mike Boomer, with a tremendous opportunity.
Oh, there we go.
And finally,
Well, allegiances were firmed up.
the Wrestle Rampage Tag Team Champions, he's the Screaming Demon, Joey
Give me a mean mug just then.
I was going to say, what do we do?
What do we do? I gave him a mean mug right back.
Joey Graham, this is the second time we've seen him tonight. At least now one question is answered. It seems like the Australian National Tag Team Champions are on the same page. I can tell you one thing that Joey is not going to request if he wins tonight. A match to defend the title.
Oh, for sure. I wonder, any match of your choosing, so say at the next show he could get himself booked in something else, then he wouldn't have to defend the tag team titles again.
If I'm management, I would just double book him.
Oh no. Joey Graham never works twice, baby. Oh, six-man scramble.
I'd like to point out as well, the vagary of the stipulation of this match is a cause for a lot of creativity. Whoever wins this match, you could just call for your match right now.
Could you?
Or straight, I assume. I haven't checked the fine print. Could you not?
Well, I mean, yeah, why not?
She's been posting videos on Instagram, sending craziest body harm on us. And he's from New Zealand.
Bellows is going to have an aneurysm in a moment.
Bellows dropping some genuine truths on people right now.
Yeah, genuine controversial opinions.
Oh no!
Here's a way to make friends, I guess.
And that's what happens. Let that be a lesson to you at home. When you speak the truth, you're going to get trod on by the man. Oh no, he's lost the hat.
Source of his power.
That's where he gets all of his powers.
Oh, sorry, in the middle of the ring here, we have a double headlock. Boomer headlocking Joey Graham, headlocking Wes Ryan. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
When in Rome.
A quadruple headlock.
This could be a six.
A quintuple headlock.
This could be world record breaking stuff.
Wait, now it's
Wait,
a
man.
quintuple.
There it is.
Five-way headlock.
That's officially the world record, most headlocks in a ring. Get Guinness on the line right now.
Oh my God. No, Campbell.
The wrist spot. Oh! Wow.
So, a five-way Russian leg sweep.
What that was, yeah, I was going to say, it's your favorite move. That was a Russian leg sweep.
Russian leg sweep.
The first one was just a shoulder block. The rest were all Russian leg sweeps.
I've been complaining that I hadn't seen a lot of Russian leg sweeps, and I got as many as I could.
Technically, you just got 4 Russian leg sweeps.
I'm done for the rest of the year.
That's an incredible amount of Russian leg sweeps. And look at this, as we pile them up in the side.
Wait, what? A forced tag team maneuver.
Oh, yes.
Look how complicit Wes Ryan was in this. Watch out! Oh my goodness.
Nobody home.
1, 2, 3. Get the count in. 4.
Oh, count it out. 5 times the charm.
5.
I'll tell you, Bellows is in a lot of danger now.
Of falling?
Look at this.
Oh, okay, we're good. We're fine.
The balance.
Okay, he's pretty good actually, so we're doing all right. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Group hug. Group clothesline. Good boot.
Oh, big boots. A combined size 35 combined.
I've never seen this many 5-person moves in a 1-minute period. Now we have. Here's the problem with this match. There's no tagging in and out.
There's so much going on. 6-man scramble. As I understand, it is just 1 fall.
Yes, 1 fall to a finish.
First pin. So we genuinely no time limit. So we could actually be here all night to get a 1 pin. Look at this triple suplex.
What, or is it a double suplex?
Or is it a double?
Double, triple, or triple double?
We'll take the more suplexes, the better.
I think that was a triple double. Joey Graham, Wes Ryan coming off the better in that equation here.
That's that.
Let's go, Joey!
They made a mistake. He's not going to team up with you. He's already got a tag team partner, Wes.
Never trust a demon. A screaming one at that. Where's Ryan here? Huge specimen in his own right. As of late, and here's the thing, as of late, Wes Ryan has been potentially forced into a tag team with Wham Bam Bello, who's been looking for another person.
Look at that power.
Say, we could potentially be seeing big drop kick by Massacre. We could potentially be seeing it later on. The tag team titles up against Wes Ryan and Wham Bam Bellows.
We could at some point, unwillingly, for Wes.
By the way, that's another one of my favorite. It was the Northern Lights suplex.
Northern Lights, it's always a beauty. Joey Graham, one of the great practitioners of the Northern Lights suplex.
Massacre, Queen of Trash, Screaming Demon. Demigod sailing down from the skies to deliver that double clothesline.
And here we go. Flashback to the original Cruiserweight Cup tournament.
Two men who know each other extremely well. Hip toss flipping out of it. How do you keep up?
So many great Cruiserweight moments between these two. We get to see a little throwback. There we go.
Oh, Let's move the League Barnett.
What a throwback.
Wow. Wham Bam Bellows coming through like a freight train.
And as we said, this isn't just a celebration of Havoc, this is a celebration of Australian wrestling. And right there are two of the great cruiserweights in Australian history.
What the hell?
What was that?
Is that a pinfall? Made famous by Bubba Ray Dudley himself,
What
the
is
collar
this?
bomb.
What is this?
It's a posterior slam.
Yeah, it's like a Dudley death drop, but he never gets up to do it.
Oh. Make a wish.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Bellows had such power in his thighs.
The inner thighs, using those adductor muscles.
Adductor, yeah, true. It's a machine that is very rarely used at the gym. Mainly just influencers get on that one. Oh yes. Now we've seen this. This is a good maneuver. Put it on him.
Where's Ryan saying no?
No means nothing. Oh, he nearly put it on. I would highly encourage Wes to put it on because I went second, and it was like one of those magic scopes. The whole world opened up to me, and then just like that, it was gone.
Beginning to understand a few things that have been happening with you as of late.
Graham.
Chops the trash right out of Axe Massacre.
It wouldn't be a six-person scramble without some top rope shenanigans.
There's Ryan waiting here. Second rope coming forward. Sunset flick.
Doubled up. And that's the pin.
Oh wow! Boomer at the very last second, saving the match for himself. Again, if you are watching us live on YouTube, who do you think out of the 6 competitors here are going to come away with a victory for a match of their choosing? Sound off.
Hey, and then throw in what you think the match they'll choose will be.
That's it. Could be literally anything.
Hey, you never know. We could take that idea and use it. Oh my God, Mike Boomer!
Diving through the middle rope, taking out Joey Graham, taking out Wham Bam Bellows. Back in the ring, Demigod himself, Lee Barnett, has Wes Ryan scouted.
That's the thing about this six-person scramble. Oh, cold
Here we are, that backstabber straight to the lower back of Ryan here.
And that's the thing, you've got to think about it. There's never 5 people on the ground. There's always going to be someone.
Wait, I think an equation has been made.
Here we go.
Lee Barnett sees it.
Oh!
Flying straight over the top rope, eliminating everyone. Not from the match, just for the time being.
Sadly for these guys, you do have to get a pin down somewhere, but that's looking a lot more likely.
Unfortunately, there's some nefarious intentions from Axe massacre.
We've seen this already before. From the top to the outside. Oh my God!
Almost a twisted bliss there. From the top rope to the outside. Everybody's down. Kind of ironic.
Incredible display of athleticism, and I think Axe Massacre now just going to pick the nearest body.
Looking to take out the trash, as it were. Looking for that big boot.
This is a great opportunity now. Everyone else is screwed, going for the axe kick.
Sees the kick, sorry. Hold on. Stunner!
I think he meant to take that. Accidental. Oh my God, what a sucker kick.
Every way you look, every second is an absolutely brutal strike or move or splash.
Truly in the business end. Wow, that is a forearm.
Now, Link Barnett and Mike Boomer precariously on the top rope here. What in the world?
Goodness, what are we doing here? What are we seeing
Oh my
here?
God!
Oh my God, the top rope neck breaker!
Neck breaker from the top rope. Bellows rushing into the ring. Hold up.
Whoop.
Mandela effect. Wait a minute!
There's that axe kick!
Too much!
Too much yap out of Wham Bam Bellows there. Oh no!
Spinning spine buster! Flattening Massacre in the center of the ring. They're calling for it. Willing on. The Screaming Demon for a one-on-one affair here.
Let's go, Graham, he says.
Where's Ryan? Finding himself, jockeying for position here. Trying to get the better of a Screaming Demon. Well-placed strike. White Noise has him in the center of the ring, maybe looking for that patented leg drop here. Wes Ryan is right where Joey Graham wants him to be.
And he's got a chance here. Appears to be no one who can interrupt this if he's to hit this leg drop. Huge, and then get the pin. Oh my God,
Dead
Bellows!
center. Wait a minute! Bellows!
Extremely smart by
Has it
Bellows.
started? 2, 3!
Oh wow!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Wham Bam Bellows!
It is not a conspiracy. You do not need to change the channel. Wham Bam Bellows pulls out a victory out of nowhere.
And it was, he genuinely only had maybe 3 to 5 seconds of spare time. If you watch back on the count, there was a 1, 2, 3, and then everyone was in the ring to break it up. And that's how tight a 6-man scramble is. Well, where to now for Bellows? What's he going to do? Oh, I still vote Illuminati, but obviously he's probably the most unpredictable person on Wrestle Rampage. Who knows?
Exactly right. Any match of his choosing, and Wham Bam has all the time in the world to figure out what that is going to be.
And honestly, prepare to get creative because Wham Bam Bellows is a creative individual.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wrestling fans of Adelaide, it is that time of the night. It is time for your main event for the Australian National Championship.
Godfather himself, David Storm, 23 years in the wrestling industry. Tonight, he looks to grab his first title outside of Perth, Western Australia.
David Storm, one of the greats of Australian wrestling here in this ring. And as we saw earlier, we thought we was in a celebration. We thought we was in Storm appears to have brought over a 20-year-old grudge, and he's ready to go. He's going to ruin the celebration, in his words, for Havoc tonight.
That's it. You know, between the two of them, almost 50 years of experience is going to be in the ring here. It was over 20 years ago, and David Storm blames Havoc for ruining his moment, his opportunity, his chance to break out and become a star. Heart attack. Here he is, the Australian national champion, Havoc, 25 years in this industry. It was not meant to be personal. It was made very, very personal indeed.
And once you see through the celebration that is the Master Mayhem, the grudge that David Storm holds, at the end of the day, this is still for the Australian National Championship, one of the most prestigious belts in the country, perhaps the most prestigious belt in the country, and Havoc is currently the holder. And as you said, David Storm is looking to finally hold some gold outside of
Ladies and
Australia.
gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the main event for Wrestle Rampage, Masters of Mayhem, right here at the Cosgrove Hall. It is for the Australian National Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, standing to my right, hailing from Perth, Western Australia. He's the godfather of Australian wrestling, David Storm! And his opponent, on his 25th anniversary, weighing in this afternoon at 180 pounds, he is the Australian National Champion, the Master of Mayhem, Havok!
It's go time! Matt, main event time here at Masters of Mayhem, and it is for the Australian National Championship. You see David Storm taking a long, hard look at the gold.
It's my favorite thing to do on a Saturday night, and that's watch some championship wrestling.
Over 23 years, this will only be the 10th time that David Storm has had a match on Adelaide soil. The Havoc he has made a home here in Adelaide Wrestling. You cannot overstate the importance that Havoc has to Australian wrestling in general. History, Harvey Jackson and Havoc himself are two men credited with the massive boom that Australian wrestling has had, inspired so many wrestlers over so many generations, up to and including David Storm.
We're getting it's a slow sort of start here as both men sort of feel each other out, because as they both mentioned, there is respect. There should be some level of respect here. And I think I spoke too soon here, Sean. The level of respect is no longer.
That's it, it's saying it plain and simple. Whatever respect I do have means nothing in this moment. That means nothing. It's not part of the equation if you cannot come out with this victory. And here we go. Lock up straight into the corner here. Again, almost 50 years of experience in this ring. Hours upon hours of taped footage that both these men can comb over through each other.
Exactly, really can feel each other out, can really But you know, how much evolution has there been? Havoc has obviously taken his game to another level.
Let's be careful here. Tempers are going to flare early. Wow.
Chips him over. You can tell that look on Havoc's face. He's not happy to do this. He was hoping for a more respectful battle. He's just not going to get it. He's not going to get one. He needs to get his head in the game now, Havoc. He is the Australian national champion.
You're going to see here is the Messiah, the godfather of Australian wrestling. David Storm is going to look to ground Havoc to the ground, to control the pace, to out-wrestle the Master of Mayhem, the hardcore legend.
Did see David Storm. Obviously, there was a huge show of respect at the start of the show. A huge show of respect. But David Storm needs his own flowers too. He's carved his own way through Australian wrestling, and he is too a legend of the game.
A show of disrespect here to Havoc and the audience here at Cosgrove Hall. Looking for a hip toss, has it blocked here. Waist lock.
This one's for you, tough guy.
Oh!
From Havoc indeed, champion.
Oh, and there's that intelligence, that ring smarts we see from David Storm. He's going to take a rest, he knows. Title shots don't come around often, and this is an opportunity now. Let's have a little rest, let's reset.
Remember though, this is champion's advantage. If David Storm doesn't get back in the ring, if he counts himself out, the title stays here with Havoc. The same if Havoc gets counted out. This match going to be over already.
I mean, this match has been going for what, barely 5 minutes now, and David Storm's given up. I expected a bit more.
This is just a bunch of mind games here from the Godfather. Maybe looking to lull Havoc into a false sense of security, have him make a mistake to capitalize.
David Storm does a lot of chatter. David Storm does a lot of talking for a bloke who's put on very few offensive maneuvers this match.
Here's the thing we're going to find out about David Storm. He knows that he can take his time. He has all night. As long as he gets in the ring every 10 seconds, he can have this as long as he wants.
Tell Havoc is actually getting frustrated now. This is actually some very good work by David Storm.
And so do I. Come on. It's hard not to see the wisdom in what David Storm is doing, but by the same token, well, there we go. One way or another, Havoc's going to have his match get started. Jumping in and I think David Storm was trying to cut him to the quick here, backfired.
And should you threaten a sort of out of the ring battle with the guy who invented Australian hardcore wrestling? Should you really do that? Me personally, I'd be looking for more traditional in the ring, perhaps using his feet from David Storm.
You do make a good point. As cocky and arrogant as David Storm is being, you need to make sure you don't have Havoc on the outside. This is where he thrives.
He appears to not be thriving so much at the moment. It was a big knee.
Storm feeding off the venom of the crowd here. And again, this is going to be his strategy. He's going to take his time, whether it's wise or not, to have him on the outside. And he's doing so well so far. There we go, back into the ring.
We could see a traditional wrestling match now break out at any point.
Very interesting, the different ways that you can find yourself in a match for the Australian National Championship. Edward Dusk, first go. Winning Conquest 3, it gave him the right to be challenging Havoc on this very night. He opted not to.
Yeah. And you've got to wonder there, perhaps he wanted to see what's Havoc like. We haven't seen him on the belt yet. What does a Havoc title defense look like?
Without having time to scout his competition. There with Dusk, you know, whether he's here in the building or watching at home, probably not expecting some weird gothic throne.
It'd be a throne of swords for sure. There'd be swords involved and scrolls.
Coming through here, hoisting Storm onto the middle, onto the top rope, and Havoc now garnering. Over the top rope, of course. He has to let go before the 5, lest he be disqualified. Damage may be done.
Extremely close.
It's that veteran instinct. Nicely placed drop kick. And this is where Storm really starts to get dangerous. Understanding how to utilize that 10 count on the outside, how to utilize the 5 count against the rope to get every inch.
You're right, and what we're seeing on display right now is classic veteran wrestling. That's what 23 years of experience gathers you. Even if you're up against the guy who's been in the game longer than you, which would be pretty uncommon for David Storm. Use those tricks you've got. Go to the outside, utilize the 10 count. We're seeing a master show at work here.
Obviously, we have been talking a lot about the veteran instincts of both competitors, but that is the tale of the tape. It's also worth noting that it took 25 years for Havoc to climb the top of the mountain here to gather and grab that Australian National Championship. It would be an absolute shame for him to lose it so quickly here tonight.
And it would be almost ironic. It would be bittersweet if David Storm was to win that title. 23 years in the making, pipping Havoc by 2 years. It would just be another salt in the wound, another insult to that respect that we've got going on at the moment.
Havoc looking to gather some steam, the champion, with a few well-placed elbow strikes. Whipping Davis to the corner now, up and over. Storm having it well scouted. Storm has just as much up for grabs here. A man who, the past couple of years, has been laser focused on where he goes. That EMCW, that Wrestle Rampage, gathering outside of his state.
That's right.
Now stalking Havoc on the outside, who's perhaps taking a breather, taking his time. Because this is going to be a more methodical, brutal affair. Oh! The name of the game is attrition. We've talked about this a lot. This is going to be a war of attrition.
Oh yeah.
Two veterans going toe to toe. Just too many chops tonight.
We've seen a lot of chops tonight, that's for sure. Reset the count there, smartly resets the count. We are not going to have a count out here.
See there. Now, you can see just right through the row, through the barricade, through that steel. Havoc's, I believe his left arm, right arm, both arms.
Just had to catch that on replay. We didn't have the greatest angle of it, but that is brutal. Oh my goodness. And then another one right into the turnbuckle.
There's that left arm there, the left shoulder that is being worked on. David Storm taking his time, soaking in the animosity of this Cosgrove Hall audience.
One thing you don't want to do is rile up the Tommy Knight section. I know that about Wrestle Rampage that much. David Storm, he's not bothered about upsetting the Wrestle Rampage crowd. Oh, champ in the crowd's a crazy maneuver. Maybe the craziest move he's pulled all night.
So yes, he is indeed the hero here of Wrestle Rampage. Havoc! Sentimental favorite of this Wrestle Rampage crowd here. Now the pace has slowed down exactly where Storm wants it, and he is going to methodically pick apart and attack this wounded Havoc.
I didn't realize that. Referee looked over to us, say, hey, don't ring the bell. And realized we're in that sort of area where we could see a medical TKO perhaps. Is that a thing?
But you have to call a spade a spade. The older you get, the more susceptible you are to these sorts of injuries.
Brutal. Oh, gee. What about that? Havoc's in some insane shape, but you're right. Bones never get younger. Oh my goodness, this is brutal now.
It's this unfortunate seesaw that you need to balance here. You want to win this match, but even if you make it through, what condition are you going to be in with the eternal Edward Dusk just waiting in the shadow, looking to take advantage?
And it's a short turnaround. Perhaps this was an extremely smart move. Although the issue now is, for Edward Dusk at least, would be, what if David...
He's gonna quit.
I mean, it's all well and good. We're watching Havoc getting beaten up, but David Storm could win this match and walk out the Australian National Champion. And now Dusk has to restart.
And you can see now here with the torque of the shoulder there, wrenching backwards, inch by inch, Havoc is looking. He does. Rope break. Again, you see him using all of that 5 count, every single second of it.
Smartly waits still 4.5 to release that armbar, that old hammerlock.
But again, I want to draw your attention. I mentioned Justin Storm 2 years ago. First one, David Storm defeated the Eternal to head forth into the next section.
They will run steep, that's for sure.
That was the last time that we saw Storm. Havoc.
Look at Havoc here. This is a warrior spirit for sure, but this is no celebration now.
This is a one-armed Havoc here. Bailing the dragon. Now also, you see there, he gets to use that left arm.
Just unusual, and we've gone from what we consider a celebration of Havoc to almost a memorial now. This is, oh my goodness.
Wrenching that arm, yanking it down. It could be out of his socket.
Yeah, this, I mean, I hate to say it, but Sean, but we are now in memoriam of Havoc and his championship run. This is a procession right now. David Storm came prepared.
Oh, God! Jesus!
David Storm really came prepared now. You can.
The last time, if ever, Havoc has tapped out. At least not since I've been here at Wrestle Rampage over the last 4 or so years.
He won't be tapping out. Absolutely won't be tapping out, but I cannot see, if we had a win this, if we had some sort of win predictor right now, it would firmly be in David Storm's territory. We'd be talking 99%, 100. All the bookies will have painted out already.
Storm has identified a weakness in the Master of Mayhem, and he's attacked it with aggression.
Oh my God, what a stomp.
It was not pretty, but that is all the body weight of Storm just stomping on the champion.
And I'm a little bit worried about David Storm and his antics with the crowd here. This is an Australian National Championship shot. I respect that he wants to win the belt, and yes, but he appears a little too involved with the crowd at the moment. Focus on your opponent, win the belt. Wow, here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
The strength, the will to win, the desire to continue on. Wait, David Storm is in trouble.
This could be an electric chair. He's in an electric chair position.
Storm in trouble here.
Let that sit out that belly driver.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. And that would have been clutching victory from the jaws of defeat if he had got that at 2 count.
How easily Havoc was able to turn that around in prime position in that electric chair, running right down to the driver, and now high-risk title. This is world title time, baby.
He's a momentum wrestler, is Havoc. Always reaches to the bottom of the trick bag.
Davis potentially playing possum here, and Havoc suffering the consequences. I also have to wonder about the wisdom, even if he was to connect, what condition is that arm in?
I mean, at the moment, he's just reaching into whatever he can pull. I'm not sure Havoc has very many options at the moment on one arm. He's just trying to get out of this match as quick as possible and hopefully get the win.
can see there that the good arm of Havoc fighting, holding onto the rope and now hitting the weight. Front suplex, knocking Storm off of the top rope. Havoc has an opportunity.
Here we go, drop kick from the top.
Landing right on that left shoulder though.
Beautifully connected though. Both feet right in the chest of David Storm, and David Storm's in trouble.
Now adrenaline kicking in.
Oh, it's gone first. It's gone to the outside. Oh my God.
You can see that shoulder giving out. Havoc really needs to be careful on what offense he uses going forward. Wow. 2 3/4, 2 5/6.
It's like a Matrix-style kick from David Storm there.
2 9/10. Crowd willing the Australian National Champion to get to his feet. Like a hyena, David Storm stalking his prey, waiting for Havoc to turn around. Hold on. We've seen this before, the eye of a storm here. This might be over for the champion.
He nearly set it up.
Has it scouted? Alabama!
Rolls him straight back over. We are going to go for that package pile driver. I mean, oh, doesn't hit it. Oh! The karate kick.
Coming forth once more. Oh, Thunderbolt! Had him caught in mid-air.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. The Thunderbomb from the second rope. He caught him and drove him.
Using Storm's momentum against him, having had the wherewithal to pull out a massive blue Thunderbomb out of nowhere. I don't know what condition his arm is in. Whether it's adrenaline or sheer stubbornness, you know that arm is not going to stop Havoc, or at least that's his plan. David Storm there, holding onto the leg desperately.
Well, this is that point in the match now where championships matter. These are the championships rounds. This is where they've won and lost. And at the moment, oh, again. You gotta wonder how much more does that left arm, left shoulder of Havoc have?
That's it.
And what can he do?
Havoc is taking chances, and I know he has to. He has been in the danger zone for the last 10, 15 minutes. And unfortunately, you need to take those risks. Coming forward. Jeez. The Godfather taking now to the skies.
This is how deep you have to dig if you want to be the Australian national champion.
Champion's in trouble!
Oh, beautiful stomp, David Storm.
Here we go. Eye of the Storm connected.
Oh, and he's hit it.
It's connected. 1, 2, 3, go! Master of Mayhem kicking out at the last moment.
I am speechless. I genuinely thought that was over. David Storm has done everything right in this match. He's worked the arm. He's hit the high-flying maneuvers. He's hit the eye of the storm in the middle of the ring. And Havoc, somehow, somewhere, has managed to kick out with no time left.
Havoc has moved past the eye of the storm, but what comes next?
Oh, there's that knee that he promised he would drill into Havoc's chin. And Sean, I think this title reign may be short-lived. David Storm.
See, he called it here. Havoc is a limp body at this point. Vicious slap here. Once
One
more.
more time. Oh.
Dropped on his head. Over 20 years later. Once more. Onto the breach, dear friends. 1, 2.
unbelievable show of guts, show of strength. That was a pure battle of will right there. Unbelievable by Havoc.
Havoc is barely able to raise his left arm in the air. What a valiant effort by the Godfather, but Havoc showing why he is the Master of Mayhem, why 25 years later he is still going as strong as ever. Hold on.
I mean, you're right, that was... David Storm did everything right, and he had the match won. He genuinely had the match won. 3 count in the middle of the ring, and Havoc was not going to let his celebration be broken. Oh, look at this. What a beautiful moment.
Show of respect. Celebrate Havoc, who has remained the Australian national champion, living to fight another day.
That's what Australian wrestling's all about right there.
Hold on.
Well done. Congratulations, Havoc. You've retained your national championship. Your 25th anniversary goes off without a hitch. You must be so happy, so proud of yourself. But I am here because I hold a championship opportunity, and I am going to cash it in. November 30th, all or nothing. It will be Havoc defending what belongs to Edward Dusk. Because I am coming after that national championship. I am taking what belongs to me. So enjoy the last few moments of this night, Havoc. Because soon you are mine.
Yeah. Edward Dusk will be cashing in at all or nothing. It will be Havoc versus Edward Dusk. I've been Sean Thomas, Matt Hodge, thank you, and we will see you all really soon.
Let me thank you for coming to celebrate this night for me. It means so much to me, both for my career and for Australian professional wrestling. But as for Edward Dusk, he's a bitch! If he wants to challenge me at all or nothing for the Australian National Championship, after tonight, I'm feeling a little nostalgic. See, something I helped build in this country wasn't just bringing Australian wrestling into the modern era.